The main cam produces 24 megapixel photos by default, unlike the 12 megapixel photos produced by last year's main cam and most other 48 megapixel smartphone cameras. These photos come out great. There is more detail in the 24 megapixel photos, especially in stationary objects, and we think that this default resolution is worth using. One thing about these photos is the true-to-life color rendition, which is quite conservative, even a bit dull compared to the saturated colors you'd get from other manufacturers. Here's how a few of these scenes look if shot in 12 megapixel mode. These have a bit less detail than the 24 megapixel ones, and they're basically the same as on last year's iPhone Pros. The main cam also allows you to shoot in a 28mm and a 35mm focal length. That's 1.2 times and 1.5 times zoom. The zoom is done by cropping from the large sensor, and you can even make either of these modes your default for the main cam. The 48 megapixel sensor and Apple's next level processing allow the iPhone 15 Pro to offer a 2x zoom mode with very good results. These are always saved in 12 megapixels. Portraits are taken at the 2x zoom level by default. These have excellent subject separation and convincing background blur. The detail could be a bit better, but is still decent in good light. In low light conditions, you have an automatic night mode that can kick in when the phone thinks it's necessary. Much of the time though, you'll get photos without night mode applied. These have a realistic look with a somewhat dark exposure. The contrast is high, and tonal extremes could use a bit of extra development.